Hello, this is Allison Hupfer. I'm the district executive for Anali District with the Iliwa Council, and I'm here today to show you how to record your service hours. Hours are very important for different aspects, such as Journey to Excellence, so I wanted to make sure everyone knows how to do this. So first of all, you're going to open a web browser, and then I usually go to Google, and I will type in Iliwa Council BSA. It's pretty easy. We're the first one on top, and you'll notice this is our home page. It's pretty familiar, I'm hoping, for most of you. On the top, you'll see that there's nothing saying anything about service. And so, yeah, you're not going to be able to find anything to record it there, but you're actually going to have to scroll down and you'll see on the right hand side it says report your unit service hours, and we're going to click on that. Now you will see a screen that looks like this, and you're going to click here to record your service hours. It'll bring you to a page like this. So if you're a first time user, you're going to click on this new users, click here. And then you'll also click I agree. And the first question you'll notice is unit ID. So where do you find that unit ID? You're actually going to go back to this page again where you first started off, and you're going to scroll down and find your unit. So today I'm going to be using pack 405. That would be Lacey Dennison. She is the Cub Master for the pack, and we are going to find their number, and here it is. I'm going to copy it, go back to the page, and I'm going to paste it in there. Their pack, so click on pack, and then local unit number. So if you don't know your local unit number, you'll want to come back to this page. It's important that you get 4 numbers. A lot of people only recognize maybe the last 3. You might see that on their uniform, but actually you need to have all 4. So for Anali District, you'll either have an extra 4 or a 3 in front. So for this unit, we'll have 4405. We'll go back and 4405. Then from there, you're going to go and enter the rest of your information, like your name, address, city, email, username, and password. It's important to do a username and password that you're going to remember, because you're going to keep on using that when you want to enter service hours later. So I'm going to go back here because I actually don't need to do that again. I'm going to use Lacey's username and password for this demonstration. Now you will be at this page, and you'll see at the left-hand corner, it'll say your name, unit, and council that you're a part of. Make sure those are correct, just so you know you're actually under your username and everything. So on this page, you're able to look at previously recorded projects, or you can enter a new service project or an Eagle Scout service project. So probably the most common one will be this service project. And then it'll bring you to this page, and you'll see there's a wide variety of categories. I would recommend just choosing one that is closely related to what you did as your service project. If there is one that maybe you can't fit it in any of these categories, you also can then put it under this other, pretty easy, so that you can just do your own thing with it just in case. So I'm going to click on food collection at this point because this is one that enough units do sometimes. Okay, so now you're on this page, and it's going to ask for the date first. I'm going to choose today's date. Make sure it's in this format with 2 numbers for the month, 2 for the date and then 4 for the year. It's important or it'll say it's incorrect and you'll have to redo it. So just make sure. Then you'll go along and enter the number of members. I'm going to just choose 1, but you can enter as many as you need. So say you had 12 boys show up, enter all 12. You can also enter any other participants that were youth that are not members. So it could be a sibling or maybe they brought a friend that day. You'll also enter in adult leaders. I'm going to say there were 2 that day for 2 deep leadership. And then you can also enter the number of other adults participating. So it could be community members, maybe a parent, a grandparent, whatever it shall be. And then total numbers, just add them all up. So I'm going to say 3. And then at this point, they are going to be a little bit more specific of what category you chose. So since I had food collection, it's going to ask me the number of food items collected. And then it also asks you what did you partner up with for this activity. I'm just going to say church. Where was the food donated? I'm just writing church, but obviously you'd want to be more specific for this answer. But then here it also talks about briefly tell us about your project. And at this point, I think it's important to possibly enter the boys' names that were there just for your own records, because I know it's hard looking back a year later and who actually was there. You might have entered, well, there were 12 boys, but exactly who was there? You have 2,000 characters available, so you can write multiple things. So I'm just going to say that Tom M was there for the day. And you could also write maybe, was this a good project to do? Maybe should we do it again the following year? Just little notes. It's good for you. So then at this point you'll hit submit report, and you have to answer okay. And it'll bring you to this page. It's going to say congratulations. So essentially you are done now. You have entered everything that you need to. So you can print off a certificate if you'd like. I kind of recommend that since it's easy to keep records that way. Maybe just print it off and give it to a secretary of your unit or whoever would be keeping track of the service hours for your boys. But if anything would happen and you would lose that piece of paper, don't worry. You can come back to this website and reprint out the certificate or look anything that you want up again. So that's really nice with using this site here. You can also then update another service project or just simply return to the home page. So I'm going to do that. You can also change your password with it. You will then once again need your unit ID number. So you can find that by going back to this page here, and it says this right at the top again. So we're going to go back and find pack 405 because that's what I've been using the whole time. And it's right here. So we're going to copy it. There we go, copy. And we're going to paste that there. And then at this time, you'll enter your current password and then the new password that you want. So very easy to do. I hope this was very informational for you. And now you can enter all the service hours that your boys have been doing. So if you have any questions about this program, please feel free to give me a call or a text or an email. Really doesn't matter to me, but if I don't know the answer, then I will direct you in the correct direction to someone who does know the answer for you. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and please continue to do what you're doing for the Scouts because we truly appreciate everything that you do for this Scouting program. Thank you.